Morning, everybody. Clutch from the Sodak motorcycle blog. It's May 7th. Looks like we might have a little sprinkle in the sky. Well, that's not how you want to start the day. Uh-oh. What's this? Oh my god, that's grass clippings. Oh my god. Uh-oh. I am so triggered right now. Look at them grass clippings. Gonna kill us all. Okay, never mind. No. I'm not triggered by grass clippings. I'm not. I'm just not, because I subscribe to what's called personal responsibility. Pretty important to me, actually. There's too many people out there that, you know, instead of, like, I don't know, learning to ride better, using proper road strategy, nope, we're going to freak out and we're going to blame someone else for our problems. And yeah, don't get me wrong. Grass clippings are kind of, you know, they aren't good for a bike to ride on. They just aren't. I get it. But here's the deal. Are you going to let your life be controlled by grass clippings? I mean, come on. Like, and this video isn't about grass clippings. This video is about personal responsibility. One of the best tools you have in your toolbox as a rider is using road strategy, using your skills, using your abilities, and not just using your skills to get out of situations, using your skills to read the road and kind of figure out what's going to happen before it happens. That way it's not an issue and you don't have to rely on those skills. Because one of the things, and you hear this all the time, you'll hear many people complaining about, people don't take responsibility, there's no personal responsibility, blah, blah, blah. But then you'll have some of those same people that'll turn around and if someone throws grass clippings on the road and they'll freak out about it. Instead of, I don't know, calmly slowing down, riding around it, we're going to blame someone else for all our problems. And to me, that just doesn't work on a motorcycle. Because, yeah, you can blame someone else all day, but in the end, if you don't have proper strategy or skills or anything like that, guess what? You're done. You're still screwed. You're still riding a motorcycle. You're still on something small. For example, yeah, you can blame that semi on the interstate for not getting away, but you're the idiot that, you know, thought that you could cut in front of a semi and it would not cause an issue. Like, you know, use your heads a little bit, people. So how do you accomplish that on a bike? How do you fulfill your obligations of personal responsibility? Well, for starters, you can acquire and wear safety gear. That's probably the quickest, easiest way to do anything. I mean, we all know a motorcycle, there ain't much to it, right? So basically, your protection from the outside world is basically how much equipment do you put on, how much do you use. So that'll be the first one. Secondly, practice your riding skills. Join MC Rider. or buy the Moto Jitsu app and do drills. Get to a parking lot, buy some cones, get some street chalk, something, sidewalk chalk, something, and start doing drills. Practice things like, especially your emergency braking. That's probably the biggest one you need to be practicing, is emergency stopping. Because in the end, if you get in a situation where you have to stop fast, and if you don't have any practice or muscle memory to it, you're not going to be able to do it properly. Don't just rely on ABS to take care of you. Go practice. Go practice, please. Another thing you can do is use proper road strategy out on the road. Be mindful of what you're doing. Look ahead. Keep your eyes about a half mile ahead of you just to see what's coming your way. Learn to read traffic a little bit. Actually, if you work on it, it doesn't take long and you can read traffic pretty easily. You have usually a pretty good idea of what people are going to do. Also, be patient, and especially calm the road rage. That's probably a big one. Remember, you're on a motorcycle. You ain't very big. It's a little different as to when you're, you know, riding around your F-150 as opposed to sitting on your street glide. You don't have any protection around you. In the end, honestly, if one car wants to do something stupid and try to like shove you off the road or, you know, give you a little check on your bumper, you're done. Whereas in your regular car, okay, yeah, it's probably gonna still wreck the car, and yeah, you're still gonna be hurt, but you're actually gonna be in something that'll protect you a little bit. Whereas here, the only protection you have is your brain and your equipment. That's about it. So yeah, if you get mad, you know what? Just get off the road and relax for a little bit, something. Because in the end, if the fight is a bike versus a car, the bike doesn't deserve a chance. Well, I shouldn't say doesn't deserve a chance, it doesn't have a chance. Doesn't have a chance. No chance. That's a battle you're not going to win on a bike. You just won't. And that's just overall, like, one last thing I will tell you is you're going to need to modify the rules of the road for what you're riding. And what I mean by that is, for example, let's say you're at a stoplight and you got a green light you're going through, but a car just blows through the intersection, or a car decides they need to make that left-hand turn, even though the little thing tells them to watch for traffic while they're turning. It's the little flashing orange yellow. They still go anyway, smack right into you. Now, do you have the right of way? You absolutely have the right of way, but did it matter in the end? No, you still got hit. So what I mean by modifying the rules of the road is, when you have the right of way, just be mindful of what's around you. Just because you have the right of way does not mean that you're safe. I mean, the right of way, in my mind, right of way, that's just used to kind of control things, and that's also used to assign responsibility and blame when crashes happen. And yeah, heck, yep, you might be in the right of way, but by God, if that semi runs you over, even though you had the right of way, you'll be dead. I mean, I guess you could write on your tombstone, I had the right of way. Doesn't matter, you're still dead, right? So that's why I mean modifying the rules of the road for what application you're using it for. Another one I'll recommend with that is, you know, Instead of staying with the flow of traffic, maybe go just a little bit faster in traffic, just because you're kind of more of a moving target. It's a little easier to see you. Because otherwise, you follow the pace of traffic, you're more than likely going to just blend in. And that's where you don't want to be as a motorcycle. But anyways, I guess that's about it for today. Like I said, please take some personal responsibility. Here's the one final thing I'll say about personal responsibility. Maybe after this. My one final thought I will give you today is this. The greatest defense against anything ill that could happen to you on the road as a motorcyclist, in my mind, is you. What you do. Your actions. How you approach riding. The equipment you use. Everything you do. It all comes back to you. There's no one saying you have to ride a motorcycle. Honestly, if you have a big issue with that, if you have an issue with if you have a big time issue with having to be responsible for yourself, you know what I suggest you do? Sell that motorcycle, because you do not have the temperament to ride a motorcycle. Or park the thing until you find it, because ain't nobody gonna take care of you in this world. That's just how it is, right? So take care of you. The best advice I can give you is take care of you. Because here's the thing, you take care of yourself, you could know your emergency braking, like I said, someone pulls out in front of you, great. Did my emergency braking and nothing happened, right? All that come out of it was, you know, some cussing under your breath. But that's it. Non-issue, right? No harm, no foul. But it was a no issue because you did what you're supposed to do. So please take care of yourselves, and we'll see you later.